Shalom, Sister Ripka here.
And Sister Zion.
And welcome to The Rock.
Okay, today we're talking about biblical marriage. And we were doing another video because we haven't touched this topic in a while. And lately we've been getting a lot of contact from different women for us. And our masters got contact from families and things like that, talking about women wanting to join a man's house. And we've gotten sisters now been more willing, wanting to join polygynous families. And the thing that we had noticed was some of these women had already had opportunity to join a man's house. And they didn't want it. They didn't want to. They said they wanted to have their own man and or things like that. And now they said they understand and, they've been humbled and they now want to join a man's house. And we do know that myself, my sister, all of us have had opportunities before that we have dragged our feet. We've had opportunities that we lost because we didn't want to take it when it was there. And now that this coronavirus situation, because that's when it took place, where a lot of people started to realize, if I'm not covered, I'm not going to eat. If I'm not covered, I'm not going to have any protection. And so that's what they're reaching to us about and wanting to know what these men are, our husbands are going to be forgiving and allow them to join a home. And, it's really sad because we're hearing of families and sisters who are having a hard time making it right now. They're not, they don't have as much food. They don't have the protection. What are some things do you recall, us hearing about or through one way or another?
Excuse me. They're not prepared. With the crisis now, food shortages. Excuse me, and being stuck at home because the whole country's on lockdown, not being able to work and pay bills and everything like that, not knowing what to do.
Right, and it seemed like they have no direction.
Yes.
And I think that was one of the problems is that, they see other families and other women who have joined into marriages and who are polygynous, and these women are eating. These women have purpose. They're fulfilling a purpose. When they're at home, they have a purpose. They're at home and they're busy. They're doing things. While some of these women are sitting there not knowing when they're going to eat or how often they're going to be able to eat the way they used to, or wondering if there's going to be food in the grocery stores when they go, and also trying not to catch the virus, and some women have even complimented, like, we are fortunate, I guess, due to the fact that we don't have to go out there and be put in harm's way. Right. And while it is sad, and we do feel bad for a lot of these sisters too, because I was that woman, that single woman, and I've done a lot of dumb things, to be honest, and could have been in the exact same situation. So by the grace of the Most High, that I am not in that situation. And we're very loving in that we want these sisters to be covered also. We support our master's vision, and other sisters we know support their master's vision in taking on wives. The problem is, it's not so much that our master's taking on wives or anything like that. We are 100% in support, 100% in support of that. But the problem is that, a lot of the masters are having a hard time finding the right type of sister. A lot of us sisters we're just not prepared to come in and join a man's house. Like our master, for example, he's worked really, really hard to provide for his family, to make sure that we're provided for in every way, to cover us. And he can't risk his vision. He can't risk everything he's built for his family, his children, himself, and moving Yah's vision. He can't risk that over someone who's coming in with the wrong attitude and the wrong spirit. And that's really the big issue. A lot of us sisters are humble. We're not humble enough. We don't know how to go somewhere and realize, listen, I've been given an opportunity that I do not deserve. And we'll go with a funky attitude of that, well, just simply because I'm in this man's house, or simply because I'm his wife, or I'm called a wife or a concubine, or whatever it may be, that he owed me the right to feed me. He owed me the right to cover me. And so when you see the master working hard, making sure there's food for you to eat, you're not really even grateful for it because you feel like, well, you're supposed to do that anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But no, you supposed to do what you're supposed to do to earn the opportunity you were given. Because in reality, y'all didn't have to open that door to give you that opportunity. And I think that's where we tend to go wrong. We have just the wrong mentality in how to approach ahead and joining this house in the wrong spirit. We come with the wrong spirit, the wrong attitude. We may play like we're going to have the right attitude, but in reality, we come very with the welfare mentality, as our master likes to say, thinking we're owed something. Well, the government just give you something no matter what you do. Well, that's not how it works in a family. That's not how it works. The husband don't just give you something just because you exist. You have a role to play, you have a part to play, you have a job and a duty to do. And when you come somewhere else, you also just got to realize, you didn't do all this. You didn't come, you didn't have the vision. Y'all didn't give you that vision. And if you're joining a man's house, some of this work you didn't even put in. So by the grace of Yah, he saw fit for you to be there. And you are blessed when you get there that you could come in, you could join in with other sisters, with the existing wives or helpmeets and help and be an assistant and help with that man's vision. And that should make you happy. But a lot of times you feel like you owe something. And because of that, it's hard for our righteous Israelite brethren, our master in our case, to see some of these sisters in this need and wanting to add them to their home. What would you have to say about that?
I agree. And I mean, even myself, I am very grateful, and I tried to keep in remembrance to be grateful and not to get a sense of entitlement or that I deserved any of this, or a spirit of ungratefulness, not being grateful for how Yah has saved me, how Yah has made a way for me to have a head, have a master that has a vision, that follows Yah, that saw fit for me to have a place for me in his house as his helpmeet. And I try to have that in my mindset too, that I need to be grateful for everything, and not feel like I'm owed anything, not feel like that I have a right to have any type of ungrateful or bad attitude. Possibly when say I think that I should get my way in something, when really I just need to be grateful that I'm even there, and be mindful of my attitude, not to have a sour attitude where it puts a bad mood in the whole household, or burdens my master in any way, that it may take him off of his vision to have to deal with my attitude. So it's just the sisters who are joining the household, as I have an established household, because Zion and my master have been married for 11 years, so they've established a lot. So sisters just need to be, especially in this time that we're in, grateful that you are even. I mean, I consider myself saved. My master saved me from sin, destruction, from everything that Yah is bringing upon the land because of all the sin. So sisters just need to have that mindset also, when joining a household, when joining an established household, whether you're the second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever. Be grateful for how Yah has been able to save you, for lack of a better word.
You say for a lack of a better word, but I like that word. I think that word is very fitting because, coming from the society, the religious world, you know, we're not even taught to even think that way. But that is a very I believe a very righteous way of thinking. You are saved because you are only saved by the fact that that man is covering you, because you yourself, y'all didn't give you all this, but he blessed you in a beautiful position to be able to be a helpmeet.
And I don't deserve it.
And I definitely don't deserve it. She said she don't, and I definitely don't.
I don't deserve it. All of the sin, all of the wrong decisions, stupid decisions. I don't deserve anything that Yah has blessed me with.
And
With my master, the land. I mean, how he's just blessed our land. It is just amazing.
Yes.
I think we don't exactly know everything yet, but we're trying to learn. Yah has, we believe, blessed us with everything we could possibly need, food wise, medical wise, natural remedies and everything like that. Everything that we would need to build. We have so many. Our land is full of trees. We can build up our land and not have to necessarily go out and purchase lumber and all of those things. Water, ample amount of water. You know, all of those things. I'm just grateful for. And any woman joining an established household, joining a household where the head hears from Yah, has a direction, is living righteously. I mean, everything is not going to be perfect. It is hard. I mean, it says it in Yah's word that it's going to be hard. So you cannot expect to go into any relationship, whether it's monogamous or polygynous, and not think that you're not going to have to work and build a relationship with your master, with the wives, with the children, you know, the whole family. Not going to have to build and work hard at what you have.
And let me just add something to what she said. You notice she said build a relationship with the master, but also build a relationship with his wives. Because that's another thing that goes wrong. That's what causes the contention and the division, because sisters are not working together. And they're like, I got my own relationship with this man. You have to have a relationship with his wives as well. You got to love what is part of him and what comes from him. And the wives are part of his body. So you have to love them. You have to have a relationship with them, and his children come from him. So it's not just like, well, I'm gonna have a relationship with this man. That's my own relationship, and okay, maybe I like the children a little bit, but no, everything comes with. It's a package. In reality, you know, women come with children. They always be like, we come as a package. When you join a household, you are joined an established family. Whether there's already one wife, two wives, however many helpmeets rather that are there, you have joined. That's what you've joined. That's what you've come into, and you have to build a relationship with them too. That's just as important, because when our relationship is slacking, when our relationship is not functioning properly, we mess up the function and the vision that the master have. We are now hindering what he has to do on a regular basis when we're not functioning properly. So that is actually very, very, very important. We can't sit here and say we love our master and then we don't even love the people sitting next to us that our master loves, you know. And our master, if he brought them there, he has a purpose for them, and you messing up their purpose that they're supposed to feel in your master's vision, but you say you love them. And see, and that's the things that we have to be mindful for, and it's a learning curve for us. I mean, we do it, and I love Sister Ripka, and I'm sure I love that she's here. She's a part of our family. The children, oh my, they adore her. So you know, we're happy, but it was a learning curve for us. You know, we even had to see like, oh, okay, we didn't really realize we were gonna have this little issue or that little issue, and we didn't really realize how it was gonna affect our master. And sometimes when it comes up, we're like, oh man, we didn't know it was gonna do that. You know, those attitudes aren't worth it. You know what I mean? And you can work it out. You have to just want to. And so we hope this video is edifying. We just wanted to address that issue, because there's a lot of sisters that are contacting. They want to join households. So are people's households available? You need to ask the men. Find out. But one thing that I will suggest, and if you have any suggestions, please save them.
Mhm.
That you all come with a better spirit and a better attitude. You know, we have to all stop being entitled, and that goes from the wife that started there all the way to every subsequential help me. I see I messed up, y'all. But anyways, every person that joins from that point on, we all have to have a righteous attitude because none of us is safe. I can be replaced. She can be replaced. The next woman could be replaced. I mean, we can be replaced because we're really not that special. In reality, it was just the grace of Yah that
Yes.
allowed us to be in the positions that we were in. We didn't do it ourselves. We really are just not that deep. We really just not that special. Now we get on the righteous path, then we become special in time because we learn to be righteous. We learn to be holy. We learn to be set apart. We learn to be the biblical wives we were intended to be to begin with. But until that point, in reality, we're just not that deep as we think we are. We're just not that special. We're just not coming with all this knowledge and wisdom. You know, Yah put you where He put you for a reason. And so if you come with the right attitude, the right spirit, if you are humble, you'll be able to join someone's household, you know, and they will care for you and they will love you if you have the right attitude, the right spirit, the right heart. And just come and trust me, like how she said, we're saved being here. And like I said, I love that term, being saved, because you are. You know, the Bible talks about it. Go read Ephesians 5. You know, we are saved by the men. The man saves the body, and we're part of his body. So I ask that you sisters keep that in mind as we are. And I hope this information has helped. I hope this video has helped. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section. And until next time,
Shalom.
shalom.